everyone, welcome to your weekly reading. If you enjoy love readings, make sure to watch my monthly love readings for each sign of the zodiac, and I will leave a link to the playlist down below. Also join me on Facebook. I pull 3 tarot cards every day along with the card from the Romance Angels and 1 card from the Archangel Raphael deck for a health message. And if you would like a personal reading, I will leave a link down below. Now enjoy the reading. Hi everyone, welcome to your weekly reading. I apologize, I have not been posting weekly readings. I think it's been 3 weeks. That's what YouTube says. Unfortunately, I was sick, so I apologize if you hear me sniffle, cough, or anything like that in the video. I've been sick, and I've sensed that some people thought I quit YouTube. No. I will never go away. I mean, I guess someday I will have to, but I have no immediate plan to quit YouTube. I've just been busy with readings. Things finally slowed down, and then I was sick, really bad allergies, and I just needed some time for myself, and now I'm back. Okay, so I have 2 decks. I've already shuffled both of them, and let's start. This is going to be for confirmation, and let's get 9 cards from this deck. And I am doing this in a different location because I just didn't feel like sitting on the floor since I'm still a little bit sick. I do have 2 cats down here who don't like each other, so you may hear some strange sounds. First card, Prince of Cups. This is for the week of December 18th. 5 of Cups. Princess of Wands. Ace of Cups. The World. 2 of Wands. Five of Swords. The Wheel. And the final card will be, oh, that's interesting, okay. The Star. The card at the bottom of the deck will represent the main energy for the week. And we have the Prince of Wands. So in the traditional Rider-Waite, this is going to be the Knight of Wands. So this represents a lot of change, a lot of excitement and movement around your love life. Now, I'm sure you heard that there were a couple of cards that fell out of the deck and they kind of went like this way. So I'm looking at them right now just to see what they are. And I'll show you. There's 3 of them. The 4 of Swords decided to pop out. Let's put it here. I'm probably going to have to move it when I do the confirmation cards. The Princess of Cups. So these are just kind of bonus cards for us. And the 4 of Pentacles. So we'll see how all this ties in. Interesting 4 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, Princess of Cups right in the middle. We'll see how this ties in. Let me just adjust the camera since I'm doing this. Sorry, moving my chair in a different location. Everything looks a little weird to me. Okay, so let's see what we've got going on here. We've got the Prince of Cups, the Princess of Wands, and the 5 of Cups are right in the middle. So this is the Knight of Cups and the Page of Wands. So the Prince of Cups, this is, you know, change in your love life. This is an offer. This is someone who's offering you love or relationship. This is change and movement in your love life. Now, interesting enough, we have the 5 of Cups right next to it, which is the complete opposite energy. This is tears. This is sadness. This is, you know, somebody that you have lost. This is possibly, you know, a divorce, a breakup. But it is surrounded by positive cards. So, I mean, there are a lot of positive messages in this reading. The Princess of Wands, which is the Page, you know, this is good news. This is, you know, change and excitement. And so, I mean, seeing the 5 of Cups, which represents, you know, pain, heartache, loss, surrounded by, you know, love here, an offer of love and good news. You know, some of you that have had a relationship that has fallen apart, somebody broke up with you, the energy is there for this person to come charging back into your life with the Prince of Cups. Literally, this is like a knight in shining armor, somebody sweeping you off your feet And of course, the princess is a page, so that represents communication. You might also be hearing from someone who broke your heart, or you might be reaching out to someone maybe that you hurt, someone that you let go. Remember that these cards kind of just like popped out of the deck for us, and the Four of Swords, it does represent, you know, the energy of retreating, of needing some space and some time to yourself to figure things out, what's going on in your head. It's a suit of air. So this may have happened, you know, and caused someone a lot of misery, a lot of heartache with that Five of Cups. That is pain and tears and, you know, being really unhappy that something didn't work out for you, yet it's surrounded by positive cards. Somebody sweeping you off your feet, good news, communication, a lot of excitement. Now down here, the Ace of Cups. So again, this looks promising. The Ace of Cups, that's a new beginning in your love life, and it is lined up with the Prince of Cups, you know, which represents movement in your love life, or somebody sweeping you off your feet. So again, the energy is there for a new beginning in your love life. It's interesting that it's next to the World. The World's a major arcana. We have like this whole little area right here is all major arcanas. We have the World, the Wheel, and the Star. So it's like a new relationship or rekindling an old relationship, and, you know, something coming to an end. I feel like for some of you, you've been waiting for this. You have the Two of Wands. This is my card of, you know, non-action and waiting. It's also a card of partnership, so that really kind of fits in with the Ace of Cups. It's like your sense of waiting for someone or something to pan out. It's finally coming to an end. The end is here. And there is a new relationship or rekindling a relationship. Not only that, but we have the Princess of Cups. So this would be like the Page of Cups. So two pages here. I'm just calling them pages because that's what everyone's used to. The two princesses, which would be the pages. So there could be communication this week from people that you have been waiting to hear from. You know, that somebody's trying to kind of sweep you off your feet, or you're the one that's trying to romance somebody, or somebody maybe needed a break. You know, tears were shed, a heart was broken. The Princess of Cups, this is like emotional communication. It's also, you know, just like the Ace of Cups, and they're right here in the middle. This is a relationship or rekindling a relationship. There's just a sense of like somebody has been waiting, and like that way is, you know, things are finally coming to an end. The World is a victory card, the ultimate victory card. It's a card of closing a chapter in your life and moving on. So for some of you, you may be, you know, having somebody come back into your life who has left. But I also get the message that for some of you, you may be done waiting for someone. Like you've had enough. You're ready for this energy of, you know, the Prince of Wands. This is like movement forward. This is like you being really passionate and determined to just move on with your life. This is getting away from negative situations and people. And I feel like for some of you, obviously it's going to be different for everyone. The energy is there for you to say, I don't want this anymore. Like, I've had enough of that. That's the energy of the World. I'm moving on. But you're still surrounded by possibilities, you know, of relationships. Now down here we have the Five of Swords. Now the Five of Swords is that, you know, red flag energy. You always have to, you know, consider what cards are around it. And I feel like, you know, this is more of decisions. It can represent deceit and all that, but we don't have any cards that support that energy so far. So the Five of Swords, I feel like this is telling you to make wise decisions when it comes to your love life. The Five of Swords can represent a decision that you make that comes back to haunt you. You know, a decision where you get what you want and it's an empty victory. You do have the Wheel right next to it. So the Wheel, this represents change. You know, that really kind of fits in with the main energy, the Prince of Wands. This is change. This is destiny. This is karma. Finally, your turn to be happy. I just feel like you have to be careful with the Five of Swords being here as far as like, what is that happiness? Or better yet, who is that happiness? Who's that person that's going to sweep you off your feet? You have the Star. So this is, you know, your hopes and wishes. The Star is basically telling you that what you have been hoping for will manifest for you, especially seeing it, you know, next to another major arcana, the Wheel. I just feel like there has to be caution. Again, these two cards right here. Remember, this could be, you know, a decision that comes back to haunt you. And, you know, this is kind of holding on. This is making maybe a fear-based decision. The Four of Pentacles is holding on really tight to something out of fear. Obviously, in a love relationship, this is a relationship maybe that you're holding on to. You know, you're holding on to the relationship out of fear, or you're holding on. There was another message. It's either a relationship that you're holding on to, like an actual relationship that you're in, or the idea of a certain relationship. I just feel like there's caution this week when it comes to something that comes up for you where you have a decision to make. I just feel like you're kind of roaring to go with the Prince of Wands being here. Definitely I see movement. Prince of Wands, Prince of Cups, the Wheel. I feel like things could really, you know, take off. You can see a lot of changes, news, communication. I just feel like, you know, the energy is there for, you know, for you to have what you want, but you have to know what you want first. Okay, so let me get some more confirmation cards from this deck. I think since I'm doing this in a different location, I can put them here. What other messages are there for this week? The High Priestess. Oh, good. We can see everything now. Justice. The Devil. It's all major arcana. All major arcana. So, yeah, it's like something really significant can happen this week, or the energy is there. If it does not happen this week, don't think, oh, well, it didn't happen. The energy is there for a lot of changes in your love life, and there are a lot of major arcanas in this reading. There's 3 just going down this side of the reading. 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I've ever done a weekly reading with this many major arcanas. So the High Priestess. This is, you know, your intuition. This is guidance. Yeah, and I feel like, you know, you're being guided to where you belong. This is, you know, next to justice. This can be, you know, karma. This is also something that's kind of working itself out in a relationship. Justice comes up when somebody has been wronged. There could be an apology. Like I said over here, I see the Princess of Wands, which is good news. There's 2 princesses, so 2 pages. Communication could be an apology. This is the universe trying to set things right for you. And as it is, you know, we already have the Wheel over here with the same message, and even the World. There is the Devil, you know, which really, you know, it makes sense to have the Devil down here with the 5 of Swords. I just, you know, feel like there's that message again, to be cautious. The Devil can represent an unhealthy relationship. And for some of you, I mean, that can be it, that you're hearing from someone that wants you back. Someone that's trying to charm you and romance you, the Prince of Cups. Make sure that they are who they say they are and who you want them to be. But this could even be, you know, that you're being pessimistic about your love life. It's right next to the 4 of Pentacles, where you're holding on really tight to someone or a certain ideal that you want in a relationship, and you have to just be open. The energy is there for you to have, you know, your dream relationship, your dream partner. Okay, so now let's move on. We have a lot of cards this week. What other confirmation messages are there for this week? King of Pentacles. Three of Cups. 4 of Cups. At the bottom of this deck, the Emperor. So the Emperor would be, in a love reading, I would say that this is all about feeling empowered. Let me just bring it over here because you can't see it. This is all about feeling empowered. This is about being in control of your love life, knowing that ultimately you have a decision to make. And remember, you don't want to make a decision that's going to come back to haunt you. So this is about your personal power and taking your power back. This can even be, you know, taking your power back from someone has been a negative influence, whether it's your partner or somebody meddling in your relationship, which can be the case because of the 5 of Swords. This can be somebody kind of, you know, interfering in your relationship, which could be family, co-workers, neighbors, whatever that is. This is someone kind of sabotaging things. You do have a message here. Let me start with this one. The King of Pentacles. So this would be someone who's an earth sign. So I feel, you know, those of you that are earth signs, I mean, this could be anyone watching this reading, but especially earth signs, You're being highlighted this week. Let me just kind of skip over here. You have the Four of Cups. Tell me that, those of you who are earth signs, you might be feeling unhappy. This is the energy of being bored with your life, with your love life, feeling discontent, feeling disconnected, like something's missing. Yet here's this energy of celebration. So I feel like something could change for you as you're taking back your power. You're saying no to something that's sucking up, all of your energy, or holding on to something that just is not there anymore. This could be marriage, this could be children, but this is, laughter and joy and celebration. The complete opposite of the Four of Cups. So I have to say, I'm getting the message of the King of Pentacles. Don't think this is just for someone who's an earth sign. I feel like this is, for everyone. The King of Pentacles is the energy of being abundant. Where's the card? Here it is. I always compare, especially if you have a private reading with me, that the King of Pentacles is a lot like the Emperor. They're both very empowered and they're both very abundant and stable. So I feel like this is the energy for everybody this week. They want you to feel empowered. They want you to feel in control of your love life. They want you to feel like you have everything when it comes to love. But there are obviously decisions you have to make, taking back your power, not making decisions that are come back to haunt you, knowing that you can have what you want with the Star here. Whatever this is, an unhealthy influence on your relationship, or it could even be a partner that does not serve you. Don't hold on to things out of fear. Don't hold on to relationships out of fear. And most important of all, listen to your intuition. I feel like there's going to be a lot of guidance as far as what you have to do this week. Okay, everyone, this has been your weekly reading. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you again next week.